Hi East Elementary 5th graders. I'm so excited to get to share some things with you today. I miss you all very much and I'm hopeful that you're doing well with your e-learning experience. This magazine was put out by the State Department of Indiana. Our K through 4th graders were able to pick them up at school, but 5th grade was not. So I'm just going to walk through a couple of things in this magazine, and then when we return to school in May, you will get a copy of it. So in the magazine, the first section talks a little bit about college. Now, college is going to be that education that we do after high school, and there are different types of college. One thing you could possibly do is something called an associate degree, and that's usually a 2-year program after high school. A bachelor's degree is what we usually think of as the traditional college experience, where you go somewhere like IU or Ball State for 4 years to get a degree. A graduate degree is after your bachelor's. So for example, to be a school counselor, I had to get my bachelor's degree and then I had to go to graduate school. Some jobs have what we call a workforce certificate. It's a shorter program, usually 1 or 2 years, that teaches skills specific for certain jobs. An apprenticeship is a program where you learn on the job and in a classroom. And then we also have the option of the military or the armed forces, and that would include the Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, and Air Force. Now, not everyone will go to a traditional 4-year college, but you will need some kind of education after high school for your job. Now, the next couple of pages talk about finding role models. So I want you to talk with your parent about somebody that you look up to, somebody who's a role model for you, maybe in a job you might want to do or just in life. The next couple of pages talk a little bit about the cost of education. College is expensive, it is not free, and so your parents probably need to sit down and talk with you about your life goals and whether you need to start saving money for that experience. Now, in the state of Indiana, there is something called the Century 21 Scholarship Program. This is a scholarship for students in Indiana, and you can go tuition free if you meet some certain criteria, and one of those is financial need. So if you do a little research online, you and your parents could figure out whether you might qualify for that. It's something to definitely look into. Now, the last couple of pages are about careers. Right before we had spring break, we had our career day, and you got to hear from some different people who work in different fields. Your homework for this month is going to be to do a program called Paws and Jobland, and the worksheet that I sent you has all of that information, and you're going to go to the job finder and take a little assessment. It only takes about 5 minutes, and it will help you figure out what career clusters might be good based on your interests. So what I want you to do is, once you figure out what type of job you might enjoy, I want you to do a little research. There's some quick videos that you can watch, and I want you just to put down 3 jobs that you might be interested in and some facts about each of those jobs. Boys and girls, I really miss you. I hope you're doing well. Please feel free to reach out by email if you would like to or you have questions, or I'd be happy to set up a Google Meet to meet with you face to face. Have a great day.